Hey Leo Virgos, welcome into your Pisces season energy reading. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that might be new here, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. And special shout out to all my members tuning into this message. I thank you guys so much for your love and support. It truly means so much to me. If you'd like to become a member here on YouTube or over on Patreon, those links are in the description box below to join, okay? We're just going to get general energy guidance for you for Pisces season. I hope that this message finds you well. Let's go ahead and get started, all right? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit. What's going on with Leo Virgo here for Pisces season? The Wolf, okay. High Priestess energy right off the bat, okay? 32. Something could be changing in your intuition here. You've got the Bell. Yeah, something's starting to make sense or get clarified. Or you're hearing a call towards the Tigress. Towards your courage, your passion, your sensuality, your sacral chakra with the rainbow at the bottom. There could be like a 10 of Cups kind of an energy here for you in Pisces season. The Bell. Yeah, something is clear now. Something is more clear than ever before. Whatever this bell was, though, it's a part of some sort of phase in a personal cycle that you're going through, Leo Virgo. Something about earning your stripes. Whatever the clarity is, you're now in the right position, in the right energy, in the right frequency to connect with it and hear it properly. All right, let's read from the book because I'm still learning this deck. This is the Alchemy of Spirit Oracle by Christina Gonzalez. She is an artist. I've been waiting on this Oracle deck from her for a minute. Okay, I'm super excited. It's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I hope you guys enjoy it too for this series. So, let's talk about the wolf. Wolf, wolf, wolf. Okay. The spirit of independence is here, okay? It says, where do we go now? Your heart asks. Only you can know. Only you hold the compass of your life and know where your heart wants to be. It's time to make it happen. The spirit of the white wolf wants to remind you that you are free to choose whatever path you want to follow. If this is the life you want, then choose it. If this is not the road you want, then change it. You are not a victim of your life, Leo Virgo. You are the writer of your fate. When you hear the calling of your heart, firmly reply, I can rely on the person I have become. Make this promise to yourself, Leo Virgo, that no matter what happens or who comes and goes from your life, you will not abandon your heart. Learning to rely on yourself will allow you to break unhealthy attachments and start forming relationships based on love rather than necessity. So when the wolf is in balance, you believe in yourself, you're building healthy attachments, you're following your heart and being independent. When it's out of balance internally, you are struggling with being independent, having an unhealthy attachment, projecting your problems onto other people, and acting immature, okay? So you got to trust who you are now. It's like you've changed, you've shifted, you're different, you've learned, you've stepped into some sort of clarity, but you got to trust that that's where you are, Leo Virgo. And that could be shifting the narrative in your head, rewriting the stories you tell yourself about what you're capable of or what you're worthy of. All right? All right, we've got the Bell in 62, breaking down into an 8, okay? Something about your 8th house could be significant as well at the moment. Oh, and if you're looking for astrology and love readings from here on out, those will be over on Patreon, okay? So there are individual cusp tiers you can join if you typically just resonate with one cusp on my channel, or you can join the blooms, have access to all of them. You can join the bouquets and get a personal mini reading from me every month, okay, for what you need to hear and know. Check that out again, all Patreon linked in the description box below, all right? And if you're looking for free love and astrology readings, you can check out the Leo-Virgo cusp playlist. That's also linked in the description box, and just hit shuffle, okay? All right, let's talk about the bell, the significance of this bell, this clarity. All right, it's a sign of awakening. So you are in the middle of an awakening, Leo-Virgo, okay? The sign of the bell softly says that it's time to wake up. The bell ringing is a call from your spirit. You are transitioning from living in a dreamlike state to a state of awareness. You no longer want to be a passive player in your life, and you are ready to take action. This means a moment of uncertainty is coming to an end, and a big announcement could be happening soon. Maybe it's the news you've been waiting to hear for a long time. The achievement of a goal or the return of a loved one. Have faith that your time is coming, and permit yourself to trust the goodness that is showing up for you. Pay attention to this sign in your daily life and in your dreams. The angels love this instrument to subtly show their presence. So you could be having ringing in the ear as well. Pay attention to which ear is ringing. That can tell you a lot about the messages that might be coming in for you, okay? Or the awareness that Spirit's trying to get you to have in that moment. In balance, bell energy is about announcing, awakening, receiving a message, feeling ready to take action. When this energy is out of balance, you could be ignoring the call, being aware and unconscious, being mindless, and feeling uncertain, okay? So some sort of shakeup could be happening in Pisces season, but it's to get you to kind of step into your power a little bit more. You got a 9 there with 27. Let's learn about the Tigress. All right, this is the spirit of kindness. All right, it says it requires a lot of strength to remain kind in a world where your heart could easily be broken. This is why kindness is not only an act of love, but an act of courage. Imagine a tigress in the wilderness, capable of giving her own life to keep her cubs safe if necessary, capable of protecting, feeding, and nurturing them until they can stand on their own. As Andy Stanley says, kindness is loaning someone your strength instead of reminding them of their weakness. Today, the spirit of the tigress wants to remind you of your immense heart, capable of loving deeply and fearlessly and willing to share it with the world. It's by being open, generous, and considerate that your heart expands and doors will open up for you, because the universe will mirror that loving energy into your life. Through your kind heart, you are capable of nurturing and bringing prosperity to everyone around you. But make sure that you also take care of yourself. As someone who enjoys giving a lot, you might put yourself last. Make sure you are also giving energy to your own dreams. Remember, you can be kind and generous while having strong boundaries. So when the tigress is in balance, you can be kind, be generous, help others, and have strong boundaries. But when this energy is out of balance, you might be giving more than you can. You might lack boundaries, start to feel drained, and you could be being inconsiderate, okay? So keep all of that in mind there, Leo Virgo, with how this Pisces energy could be presenting itself to you, or what's important for you to pay attention to during Pisces season. So let's dig a little deeper. Tell us more about the wolf, the bell, and the tigress for Leo Virgo. What's relevant about this wolf energy during Pisces season for Leo Virgo? The 4 of Wands. Yeah, you got to commit to what you know. You got to stand in what you know. Let what you know, what you've become aware of, this new awareness that you're clearly awakening to, be the foundation that you lean on. Or trust is already there. Yeah, the Star card wanting to be in reverse here. So you could still have a little bit of healing, a little bit of letting go, a little bit of releasing left to do in this season. Okay. Also, something about self-belief, Leo Virgo. You gotta believe in yourself to make this happen, whatever this is. Yeah, to make some sort of wish come true. 9 of Cups. You have to believe that you're worthy of being happy. That's why happiness has a hard time finding you, if that's what you believe, because you got to feel worthy of it. Knight of Wands, and it wants to come in. Like happiness is, it's like happiness is waiting for you to open the door. I keep seeing the 10 of Cups. Happiness is waiting for you to open the door. You got to trust your instincts, okay? They're stronger than you know, Leo Virgo. The 5 of Cups. Yeah, and it's like, but what if I'm wrong? What if I get disappointed? What if I'm not thinking right? Again, that's what's keeping you stuck and stagnant, feeling like you're not capable of making the right choice or decision for yourself, okay? It's a wake-up call. You got to look up from those cups that have spilled over and learn the lesson from it. All right, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, what is this trying to teach me? Don't sit too much in your despair. Some of you might have had a phase or a season in life where you really licked your wounds. Over-licked them, like almost like indulge in these wounds a little bit, okay? Clarify the energy between Bell and Tigress. Yeah, the Hermit, right. So the deeper you go within yourself, the more time you spend in some sort of solitude, the more you rely and look to yourself, source within you for answers, the clearer these cups become, the clearer your emotions become. Don't let something have emotional hold over you. It's almost like crying over spilled milk for a little too long here, Leo Virgo, okay? Love you, but life goes on when you decide it does, okay? 7 of Swords, right. You could have been deceived, or you feel like you were deceived by something or someone, tricked almost. Somebody isn't who they said they were. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, maybe you felt like tricked by lust in some way. Somebody distracted you with lust here, the 3 of Swords, yeah. And it led to heartbreak. It led to betrayal in some way. It led to someone not being considerate of you. So it's like, rather than waiting on people to consider you, Leo Virgo, consider yourself. Like, be the one that looks out for your needs getting met too. Not just you being the way everyone else gets their needs met. Okay? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like there was... I don't think you were aware maybe up until this point, Leo Virgo, just how much your emotional body really does control your decision making. And that's what Spirit's trying to awaken you to. 10 of Swords with the 7 of Cups. Something about the signs being there, but you not being able to read them or see them. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up for that, especially if this is like hindsight. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Leo Virgo. Thank you. Ah, my deck upside down, but you had the Queen of Wands with the 4 of Swords, right? You got to make peace. Make peace with the lesson that was presented to you by this 3 of Swords situation with this Tigress energy. Make peace with those lessons, okay? Because that's how you move forward. But the longer you stand in distrust of yourself, the harder or the more prolonged what you actually desire will be. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think this Knight of Wands, like having a lack of boundaries, kind of like the Tigress. So you maybe put your guard down with this Tigress energy. It feels like a person. You put your guard down with this Tigress energy too quick or didn't keep a guard up at all. and based off the Ace of Wands, based off the lust, or based off the energy or the desire. So there could have been a lot of attraction, but had you maybe held up a little bit of a stronger guard, you might have seen the truth of this person. Yeah, this is a person. Seen the truth of the situation, maybe even, and could have avoided some pain, or kind of like seen the potential for this betrayal, the potential for this Three of Swords. It's almost like a setup in some way that you could have been privy to earlier, but that's okay. It's like you gotta fool me once, can't get fooled again, kind of a thing. Okay? Knight of Swords, right. You gotta take time to really search and seek the answers and suss it out before you make life-changing agreements, because this feels like an agreement maybe that was made. The Chariot. So again, I think this is lessons learned for a lot of y'all, okay, because the Chariot is here. You're now in alignment to move forward. Let's clarify a little bit more here, Spirit, and then we'll close out with some guidance. Thank you, Spirit. The Sun, yeah, you're learning. You're learning. You're learning how to not give your energy away too soon. The Knight of Cups, yeah, not how to not indulge too quickly in people, or give things time a little bit, not rush, because the truth will always come out. Seven of Pentacles. So this is a lesson learned. This is why you keep hitting a wall or hitting a ceiling in certain efforts or in certain situations. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Too excited. It's like some of you ignored these signs, and that's okay. We all do it. Page of Cups, right? Yeah. And wanted to be open-hearted, or I think you just opened up maybe a little too quickly, and when you don't suss who you're opening up to, you know, you leave that door open for betrayal, for people with agendas to kind of use you in a way that has maybe happened before here, Leo, Virgo. So again, I think you're done with this cycle, which is good. I feel that. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, or the truth, again, with the Sun card. Thank you. And the Queen of Pentacles, because now you know your worth. Now you're taking your time. You know the value of your time, too. It's like something about not letting everybody be around you so much. You don't have to take care of everybody either. I think you're releasing yourself from a lot. You absolutely are. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, especially when it comes to people that you are working with, connecting with often, or keep around you. So any sort of illusion or delusion could be clearing up here. All right, let's see what Rumi wants to say. Any extra guidance or encouragement here from the divine for Leo, Virgo dealing with this? The courage of your love, okay? It says, love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Your heart is strong enough to overpower old patterns. Surrender into love's sanctuary without conditions or equivocation. You are not to give in to shaming stories that cast your regal, lion-like nature in the falsehood of victimization or powerlessness. I mean, how spot on, Leo, Virgo. Come on. Out of all the cards in the deck, your lion-like nature. Come on, can't make it up. Roar at such lies until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath. Assert the dignity of your own heart and soul. So Leo, Virgo, the more you take a stand, the more you stand in your truth, the more you don't let people use and abuse you, or I don't know, it's just like something about just standing your ground. You don't have to always succumb to people's agendas and plans. Like, I don't know, there's something about that. And whatever that glue is that's holding these lies, or some sort of web, I'm seeing a spider web. So somebody could have been acting in like a sinister way towards you, or maybe got you caught up in something. It's like, that's how you know it's not love. But you have to stand outside of the victimization and the powerlessness to not give your power away. You know what I mean? To like, because being in that victimhood, being in that sense of powerlessness will attract people who want to have power over you. But when you stand in your power, nobody can have power over you because you're standing in it. Nobody can sit in that energy with you because you're already there in that seat. You got to claim your seat, claim your throne here, and not back down from it. Okay? All right. So you're getting the courage again. Clarify a little bit more. Thank you. The blessing of Zyra or Zara. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But you use thought to seek release. Yeah. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. Interesting. You use thought to seek release from suffering, well, thought is the cause, right? So it's all in the mind. Something about Mercury right now could be very significant for you in your natal chart. Okay, it says there's something more loving and beautiful awaiting. Do not try to feast upon scraps. Stop scratching in the dirt for stale breadcrumbs. Arise and move forward. Move towards, the seat at the heavenly table, gleaning before you. A greater feast awaits your attendance. It's like you were settling for crumbs. You were settling for crumbs and you're the king of the jungle or the queen of the jungle. What? Like, you deserve a feast. In a way that people have feasted off of you, you deserve to feast. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like you don't have to sit there and let people bite off of you. Or I don't know. It's like teething. Somebody's teething. Maybe somebody has a baby. I don't know. But you got to rise. So look at that. Same message here, Leo Virgo, okay? It says, the wings of hope languish from lack of use. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. You have gumption, chutzpah, and guts. You dare to love where others only see pain, okay? You dare to believe that everything will work out where others only see what they judge to be wrong. You seek freedom where the world succumbs to manipulation and propaganda. Where others peddle fear, you recognize and know love's true power. So it's almost like you knowing love's true power was giving love to others and it was helping them build for themselves, but then you were waiting for love to be given back, and like that hasn't happened in these certain situations because people aren't on the same capability or wavelength as you. Like, you're giving to pages expecting them to give to you from a queen or a king stance. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's not to say you shouldn't support people or help people, but make sure you eat too. It's okay to make sure that there's food on your plate too. You don't have to have the scraps of it all. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Let me know so in the comments. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. I thank you so much. It'll help me pick up on your energy in future messages and readings. And I'll see you in our next one, Leo Virgo. Namaste.